chicks ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. Dynamic duo. Dynamic duo.
동전한 입조차 쉽고 일 없어. 잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 일었어. 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어. 넘어질 때마다 일었어. 다시 고쳤었지. 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람. 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람. 한 곡도 퇴근하기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람. 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축. 자만 나태함 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투. 다 끝 난가 같았지만 우리 앞길을 막지만 하고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지. 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지. 비극 지극 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극. 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아. 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming. 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아.
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind. 이 도시에서 멍 때리는 것조차도 사치. 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해. 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 의식에 붙은 각질. 모두 비맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 진땀이네. 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여. 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협. 시간을 도마 위에 식재료 썰듯 안 하면 하루는 순서가 뒤섞인 음식처럼 망가져. 지쳐도 경계하네 공허와 허무. 불안감 속에서 상기하네 15년 전 빈 털터리의 여유. 억울해도 납득돼 35년간의 필름이 어쩌면 수치 맞은 삶 건축된 우리의 이름이 길르니 어두워지지 않게 서로를 비판하고 세상을 보는 시선 삐딱하게. 얼굴에 피어난 주름은 당연해 마치 아파친 너 페이스. 평가는 다 끝난 다음에 핵인 인생의 레이스. 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind.
자꾸 내가 타고 다니는 건 달라지고 빨라졌지만 결국 가는 데인 같아. 질리게 겪어도 사랑 때문에 애가 타. 이럴 때 보면 나도 아직 애 같아.
살기보단 생존하기 바쁜 정수리는 넓어지고 평소가 작아지는 마음 속에 피어나줬으면 해. 한 송이의 평화 진흙탕 속의 연화. 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 높고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 피자만.
I can't quit. All I know is HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit. All I know is. Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing, love with it. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Make your lady back up in this, hop up in the six, and you should ignore these rappers, man. They say anything. Call me Susie Piggy Bank. I got plenty change. She rep HBK over everything. Married to the game with the wedding ring. Everybody try to duplicate. We just innovate. Young and making plenty cake. Get my straight. I'm a heartbreak vet. Being broke, what I can't accept. I'ma hold it down to the death. No Reeboks, cause it's all about a check. Bet $1 million that your man ain't like this. Cause I stack my chips. I'm on my grind. Mind on money, money on my mind. So if you in the way, I'll run you over. It's the heartbreak army, I'm a soldier. Huh? Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing, love with. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Ain't nothing changed with the name on the check. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I don't know about y'all, but I'll die about respect. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I'ma live in the meantime. Haters telling me to chill cause they need time. Rest in peace, it's the G-A-N-G. Hate on me cause we ain't leave the seat vacant. We taking the RAP game to a new place. I swear that we got this tied like a shoelace for real. Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing, love with it. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you.
It's a lovely night here in Chicago as we see an aerial view of Grant Park, Millennium Park, and gorgeous downtown Chicago. Chicago, Illinois, home of the Bulls in a fine Eastern Conference battle at the United Center. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and I'm really out there with Irving, and it's Duncan, and it's Stokes in at the 4 spot.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact,
matched up with the Magic, tough loss there.
And with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle.
Nation.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
And that shot is being blocked.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Irving with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. And so it's Cleveland with it, and he gets it to go. Beverly's got his third bucket of the night.
And this is an important game for him. I mean, he's back in his hometown. I think he could be a factor. He's around friends and family. You're getting that good home cooking as well. That usually comes with that. And I think when you're playing... against any team. And even though you're on the road like this, it's not really a normal road game per se. I'm expecting to see a solid outing from him tonight.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Clark, another milestone for Kobe Bryant last season. He reached 30,000 points and 6,000 assists, and no one else has ever done that.
Well, it's rare that you see scorers of that volume reach an assist total that high, but I think it speaks to Kobe's passing ability, which is undervalued and overshadowed at times.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip. The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
That's good. Beverly's got 12.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing. And Kobe Bean Bryant, the only 30,000-point scorer to go along with 6,000 assists. You know, LeBron might be the next in line to join Kobe in that category. He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
And that one's good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Yeah, baby, groovy. Come on.
So it's the Cavaliers now.
And for Kobe, people have always joked that he's a ball hog and only looks to score. Well, he's the only guy in the history of the league right now with 30,000 points to go along with 6,000 assists. So obviously gifted as a playmaker as well.
So for the Bulls, Lopez comes in for Steven Adams, and it's a Flalo in for Kobe. Kufis checked in for Cleveland. Grant comes in for Jamal Crawford. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
How about the energy level defensively in that game? I mean, they've made finding an open shot a very difficult task for their opponents.
And it wasn't just in the half court. I mean, I thought they were excellent in transition defense as well. They didn't give up any easy baskets because they always had good floor balance and got back after the miss.
LeBron can't get it to go. And pushing it up is Cleveland. The Cavaliers again in transition.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
Richardson the pass to Irving. Kicks it out to Richardson. And another three for Cleveland.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
How about him there, just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
Irving can't hit. Bulls trail by 17. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
To the inside. It's deflected. Montejunas with the steal. Knocks it loose. Fades away. James with the bucket. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. And on the way from Irving for three. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And another three for Cleveland.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Irving's got 11 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And he gets it to go.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
This is to Richardson. There's the pick. Back to Irving. And Jeremy Lin, a player who's come a long way in his time in this league, from going undrafted out of Harvard to where he is now. He said,
I wasn't sure, if...
Well, in a game filled with some pretty big egos, there are also guys like that. Who are living the dream in their own very grateful way. Lin has certainly seen the highs and the lows.
And Kevin, not everyone's a superstar and certain of their future. Sometimes you get to be a superstar for a brief moment in time, but this game has a way of humbling people, even those who started out humble, like Lin.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
It's been a great display of team basketball here thus far.
5 guys, 5 fingers working as one. Just beautiful team basketball on display for these guys.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Cleveland, we've got Patrick Beverley. He's out there with Irving. Duncan is out there with Crawford. And it's Stokes in at the 4 slot. Last season, Kobe, with some thoughts on the development of U.S. players last season, felt that the AAU system, Clark, was problematic.
And I would not disagree specifically in this regard. Too much focus on playing games and winning versus skill development.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Irving with it, now guarded by Aflalo. Hit his leg, and it's being called a kickball. Now here's Irving. He's got 11 and stolen by Aflalo.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Cleveland leading by 20. Back to Irving. It's Crawford with the drive. Pass to Irving. Here's Stokes. And another miss by Cleveland.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark. And a moment here to check out the numbers for Derrick Rose. Some last season stats for him. He averaged about 17 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
Yeah, he definitely has the skill set to put up even bigger numbers. It wouldn't be a surprise to see that in the coming days.
Kept alive. Bryant's shot is good. Bryant's got his first points of the game.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Crawford, no one around him. No good on the triple. Bulls trail by 18. Here's Kobe. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. To the middle. That's good from Crawford on the assist by Beverley.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for the Bulls. Bulls have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And Fry kicks to Adams. Crawford outside. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And there was a question of whether or not Derrick Rose would be able to get back to his former self. At times last season, you could see him back in that MVP form.
Chicago making some changes. Robin Lopez is checked in for Steven Adams. Moniunas comes in for Channing Frye. And it's LeBron in for Kobe. A look from Crawford. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And with Rose again, he showed flashes last season of his level of play, Clark, before the injury.
Yeah, exactly. And you hate to see any player go down with injuries, especially a talent like Derrick Rose. He still needs to show that he can regain that high level of NBA play for an entire season. I think that's just a matter of time, Kevin.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jarnell Stokes. That is his first foul of the game. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. James. And that one is stuffed right through.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And Moniunas picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Over to the left wing. Here's Duncan, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Lynn with the steal. Now the dish to Rose. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding team. The Bulls 3rd.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
Derrick Rose possesses a great skill set, ball handling, passing, and understanding of how to score. First rookie to ever win the All-Star Weekend Skills Challenge.
Stokes can't get it to go.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. And a wide open look for Irving. Drills the 3-pointer. Irving's got 14 points for the game. Getting back to Rose, it's his extraordinary handle that allows him to get anywhere on the floor. Such confidence in the way he dribbles and drives, whether it's getting up in a position to set up a teammate, taking himself. He's the one very best at controlling that ball.
It's a great point. I mean, guys like D. Rose, Chris Paul, Steph Curry, Kyrie, they all have maximized that skill. I mean, the thing that separates him and puts him in that Russell Westbrook category is the pure physical strength. When healthy, he's able to play with.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there. You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling.
Screen by Duncan. He could go and released it in time, but it's off the mark.
No American Idol, but I get by. Wish I could tour with fifth wheel bus. Back to the real world, time to wake up, smell antifreeze. The man with Big Brother's bad to me. I got a blind date with destiny. I'm Mexican with an amazing race I get to be. Must stay out wickedly perfect. You're not a factor, making me nervous. I'm a survivor, collapsed on the planet.
There is nothing like it anywhere, and I mean anywhere up. So it's J.J. Redick ready to go. He'll have 60 seconds to get off 25 shots from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and with each make counting as 1 point, except the last ball of each rack, which counts for 2.
Yeah, that's the money ball, Clark. And those shots are usually the ones that end up deciding this contest.
One way to ensure success in this event, as we've learned, Steve, is by hitting those money balls. Those give you a nice jolt of momentum.
Yeah, that's really the key. I mean, if you can knock down all 5 money balls, you really don't even have to shoot a high percentage, and you can still come out on top.
That gives him 12. Good for 13. Now 14.
Nice stretch here for Redick. Well, now he's got it going.
Coolly knocks down his 5th straight.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big 20 points. Money ball, no good. He's got 21. 22. 24 points for him. He'll take that. Wow, that was something else, guys. We don't see too many performances like that.
Well, he didn't waste any time getting things started either. He really rifled through that first rack, didn't miss one ball, and I thought that was the key for the rest of the round.
You can be sure of this. Whether it's an exhibition or not, the pressure to perform is still pretty great in the three-point shootout.
Oh, make no mistake. I mean, these guys are competitive. They got a lot of pride. They want to win. But they've got to stay cool and controlled while they're out there. It's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
Now is 6. That's 7.
Well, he's off to a decent start, guys.
He's got 10. That's 4 in a row now. And he's made all 3 money balls. Make that 14. Only managed to sink 1 there. Hits for 15. And now is 16. 17 on the board. That makes it 4 straight for him. He racks up 20 points in the round. Boy, he looked great out there, didn't he?
Well, we all know how important the money balls are in this event, and he hit 4 out of 5 of them. That's very good work.
So it's Klay Thompson ready to start here.
But Klay's dad was an NBA player, Michael Thompson, but more a post player and a center. Klay as a guard, a perimeter player who's got that beautiful shooting touch.
Your memory has to be very short in this format, like less than a second. You have to put every miss right behind you. Forget about it.
Yeah, because one miss can easily turn into 2 and then 3. And then you start racing because you're worried about the clock, and before you know it, you're pretty much out of it. Yeah, this is how you do it.
That's 11 in a row. It's a barrage of threes. This is getting ridiculous. That's 13 straight. And now with 16. 17 on the board. Now up to 18.
And the young fella, Klay, making it look very easy out here.
Second place. Coolly knocks down his 5th straight. 23. A grand total of 25 points for the round. What an unbelievable round. Right away you could tell it was going to be special.
No, I mean, his streak of made buckets went, well into double digits. I'm not sure the exact number, but man, he was on fire.
Here we go with James Harden.
When Harden came into the league, people were unsure if he'd be able to shoot with range in the NBA. He started out a little slow, but he's become quite the scorer and sharpshooter. And a lot of people thought that would be the case. It was just a matter of when.
He's got to have a 20 or higher. He'll have to bring it. He needs a good round. Not fun. Gets the money ball. If he misses more than 2, it's over. That's 7. Now 8 points. He racks down. 2 to go.
He has to get a strong finish here. This is where he needs to show that clutch instinct.
Well, guys, that's it. He's out of it. He can't make up the difference, Clark, at this time.
Nope, too far behind, but he'll finish up anyway.
Yeah, he made a good effort. Tried to get into his groove, but just couldn't get anything as far as momentum is concerned.
In the end, it's a 12-point round for him. There was just something off about him in that round.
Yeah, he was totally inconsistent out there. You know, we always talk about guys getting into a rhythm in this event, and he just never was able to do that.
So it's Russell Westbrook ready to go. He's got to have a 20 or higher.
He'll need to be at his very best to top that score, guys.
Makes his first there. 2 points. 3 down. Feeling it. Now is 6. That's 7. He's hit both money balls. Up to 10 now. He's got to finish strong. 11 on the board. He needs 8 points more. Good for 13. 3 of 4 on money balls.
Yeah, there you go.
3 more points to stay in contention.
Yep, powering to the finish.
7 straight, he's stringing them together. He's able to total 21 points in the round. He was really enjoying himself out there that time, guys.
Yeah, his last rack in particular was stellar, guys. With the clock winding down, he drained all 5 shots to get maximum points.
So it'll be Kawhi Leonard here, wrapping up the qualifying round. He knows there's nobody coming after him. He knows the score to beat. A score of 21, the minimum if he's going to stick around. Oh, he's got his work cut out for him now. 5 points now. Two of 2 on the money ball. He's got 8.
He's got to keep it steady here. He can't miss more than 2 shots the rest of the way.
He's hit all 3 money balls. Now with 11. He's got 12. And with that, he's not going to advance.
Couldn't get enough through in the first few racks.
Yeah, you've got to develop a rhythm, and he just couldn't get anything.
He averages 3 points a rack and finishes with 15. Thompson's got the top score in the qualifying round.
And just amazing scores up to this point. I mean, these guys have pushed each other to new heights this year. I love it.
And here we go with Russell Westbrook. He had the lowest score of all the qualifiers, so he goes first to see if he can kick it up a few notches.
You know, for his career, not an especially accurate three-point shooter, Kevin. Fellas, 25 shots in 60 seconds, that's a lot. One of the hard things, I'm sure, is staying focused all the way through that 25th shot.
Yeah, and in your head, Clark, you start counting the seconds and you think, oh man, I'm not going to finish the round. And then you start rushing things. So it really is a balance between being quick but also being focused and allowing yourself to take the shot.
He's got 9. 3 points on the board. A 3-point rack for him right there. Now with 11. 12 for him. Good for 13. Makes it 4 straight for him. And now with 16. Now with 17. That gives him 18. He racks up 20 points in the round. His stroke looked terrific in that round, guys.
Yeah, an ideal start for him, nailing every ball off that first rack, and that really took a lot of pressure off of him for the rest of the round.
So it's J.J. Redick ready to go.
J.J. Redick, a terrific shooter, shot over 40% from distance in his career at Duke. And in the NBA, that accuracy has continued for a player who has to be accounted for at all times.
After absolutely lighting it up in the qualifying round, let's see what kind of encore he can give us in the final.
Well, if it's anything close to his output in that round, it could be one of the all-time great three-point contest performances overall.
He's got 9. He's got 10.
Yep, now he's got it.
5 big points on that rack alone.
7 more points and he'll tie it.
Make that 14. 1 rack left. 3 points more to tie him. That gives him 18. Coolly knocks down his 5th straight. He collects 22 points. Boy, he looked great out there, didn't he?
Well, we know if there's one guy in the competition you'd expect to turn in that kind of round, it would be him.
So it's Klay Thompson ready to start here. And as a rookie last year, Klay Thompson showed early on that he had no problem, Clark, letting it fly from deep.
Kevin, he shot over 41% from deep, which is really impressive for a first-year player. He's got a bright future, and I think he's got a high ceiling. Sky's the limit. You definitely want to try to get off to a good start because, guys, I'll tell you, if you whiff that first rack, it can really throw you off and keep you off.
Oh, no question, Clark. That rack comes so quickly, the clock's ticking, and all of a sudden you're behind and you press. It's tough to shoot when you're really trying to force the issue.
Eight more points for the win. He's got 16. 6 points away from the win. Pushes it to 18. He's 4 for 4 on money balls.
2 more to win.
Up to 22. Couldn't finish it off, but still put up an impressive number. A fine score of 22 points for the round. Now that's how you do it. Outstanding focus throughout the round.
Yeah, he had a good time out there. He hit a few in a row, and then he was off and running. I mean, he ended up.
So it's J.J. Redick ready to go. A nice long 60 seconds here in this tiebreaker. You want to get to as many as possible, hopefully to get through all 5 reps. 1 point. 2 points. Can't get the money ball. 3 down. Now with 4. 5 points now. And that's his 4th straight. He's got 8. He closes out the round with 8 points. So it's Klay Thompson ready to start here. He knows what he has to do, and he's got 60 seconds to do it. Makes his first there. That's 2. Now 3 points, and that's his 4th straight. Money ball, no good. 5 points now. 6.
Solid start there.
So he puts just 6 points on the board. And as we close out the Foot Locker 3-point contest, we can safely say that one man shooting tonight was absolutely remarkable. This year's champion, J.J. Redick.
What a commando performance by our champion. Once he got rolling, the only question was, who's getting second?
Yeah, to pair.